believers. Uh, let's see, where were we before we were rudely interrupted? On that cover, those equations, none are the original work of Einstein. That's a true fact. Now, in the back cover, Search for the Truth, as we go from now to front cover and say the first three chapters, he talks about E equals HF. Of course, as I mentioned, that's Planck's original work. But believe it or not, there's something they call it the Planck-Einstein equation. As he gets all of this built up hype and uses something that all of a sudden now it's the originator and his. Then there's discussion of the photoelectric effect. Now, Philip Leonard put forward the photoelectric effect. He lived in that area of Germany. He was world known. Einstein knew of him, of course, and his work. Everybody knew of Philip Leonard and his work. He put forward the photoelectric effect. Then, 3 years before Einstein, he put forward the photoelectric resolution. Not only the effect, how it functioned and worked, and that is you put an incident light, say like violet light, on a zinc plate, and it isn't the intensity, it's the strength of the wavelength, the energy of the wavelength. The shorter the wavelength, the greater its frequency, the greater its energy to eject a photoelectron. And that is the solution. Now, he was bitter that he wasn't, he put it 3 years before Einstein. No. Then towards chapter 3, we'll do the first 3 chapters, he discusses about the wave theory, which is Schrodinger's wave mechanics. Now, this is after 1905, when he plagiarized the other's work as his and gave no references. So now I give the references. There was no way he could say like it was Schrodinger-Einstein's equations, because Schrodinger by 1926 was so famous that it was absolutely his work, and Einstein didn't want to break away from his irrational thinking and abstract way of a mathematical schema to say this is what it is. He used a mathematical schema. And then he had the theoretical experiments. From theoretical experiments in a field, he would put a mathematical schema. Now, there's no way then he could say it was like Schrodinger, Einstein, or anyone else, even no matter how much they hype him and so forth. That's where we are now as far as search for the truth. Let me then summarize. We begin by saying, here is a book that is exactly what he is and says he is, and supposedly has done every word, every equation, every term. He made sure it was exactly the way he wanted. And that's what the editor told, that's what the writer told me. That's his exact word for word before it was printed. So now we take and then analyze his words and see if the work is really his, as hyped to be, or who, when, and how is the original work. And then this is our first, like, number 1 video was an introduction. This is number 2, and we will proceed. Everyone's welcome to take and do their own research, put in their own input. Don't hesitate, participate. Here's your chance to say, regardless what anyone says, the host here, yours truly, or anyone says, this is my opinion. Fine, welcome all opinions, and let's get to the truth in this search for the truth. Thank you.